on. We are getting ready. The 2-2 Grand Final, best of 7. Who's the best 2-2 team in the world? The LawLiet Champions in PaTo and Starbuck, or the Korean brothers in LawLiet and Soin? Let's go.
Phantom Grove, our first map. I think we only saw this map once so far, right? With Bizarre and Chic. Back then, playing a very impressive game, winning their first match of the tournament. Like I mentioned earlier, we're gonna have Orc Night Elf on both sides. I guess after all these years, after the decades, still the best 2v2 combo.
That is up for discussion here. I am always a big fan when a human is involved. But okay, the off-race LawLiet human, apparently not enough. Also no random shenanigans. I like that. We know what we are up for. In the red, in the north, we got PaTo and Starbuck going for a PaTo Mass Headhunter combo. This is already a little bit different. In the south, in the teal, we got the Koreans with the classic Blade Master Demon Hunter. So mass versus class.
Yeah, I like this already. We're gonna have a difference of styles. We've also seen this before in the tournament. In fact, this is an old 2v2 classic. PaTo TC Mass. Probably gonna be solo hero on both sides. At least until the TC is level 5. Which of course is very, very strong. And then perhaps a Shadow Hunter later. Alright, this is gonna require some specific adjustments. And I think especially if Starbuck here has a good game, then these Headhunters could work out really, really well. Because with the Demon Hunter Blade Master combo, you're oftentimes focused around the tier 2 timing. Speaking here about the Koreans, of course. Which means if they're focused on tier 2 and they don't go tier 3, no bears, then the Berserkers might not have much of a counter.
Okay, we'll see about that. There is already an Ancient of War by LawLiet in the base of PaTo, aiming for a little Night Elf mirror in the base here. Blade Master by Soin rushes cross map, and PaTo is already on the receiving end.
Yeah, this is pretty annoying already. Oh, and the first Ancient of War is going to get cancelled as well. Oh man, not an easy start for PaTo. He's making a new Ancient of War somewhere else, but it's still going to take a little while until that one's ready. And right away, Bucky has to help out to defend. Not exactly what you want to do with a TC. Normally you want to be creeping.
Wisps are suffering as well. A grand start for LawLiet, and so an Ancient of War, super annoying. Could of course produce some units as well, but Wisp blocked by PaTo forces a Windwalk. Stays in the fight. Risky business by Soin.
Oh, they got the salves as well. That's really cool. Pass the salve to the Demon Hunter. Can now heal up the Blade, who's invis. And of course, not too much was killed here, but the Huntress timing certainly has been slowed down. In the meantime, the Koreans are on their way, taking up to tier 2.
That's nice. PaTo busy, TC busy, no creeping, no harass, while the Korean tech trees are unfolding. Archers were kept in the base by LawLiet. Also, no units really on the map for Soin except the 2 grunts that are joining PaTo's main base here. The pressure never stops.
Ancient of War going to be cancelled again. After the TC finishes the first camp, he's going to have to help out once more. PaTo could just Shadow Meld, which she does. Innate ability. Yeah, PaTo definitely needs hunts. Needs some hunts bad.
Ooh, and a PaTo, of course. Nighttime just started and there's no reveal against the Shadow Meld. Can't really afford to lose any Moonwells here. Very, very expensive unit, but there's still an Ancient of War. But here comes Starbuck with a lot of Headhunters.
And gonna get First Blood. The move speed here by the TC is really good. To chase for kills and also to possibly save some of the Headhunters. Loses one of them, but that's a good trade. 2 grunts go down, more experience. Now the TC is almost level 2. PaTo getting a bit as well. PaTo's definitely been punished quite a bit here early on. Finally has a second Ancient of War coming now between the 2 bases. But maybe it doesn't even bother PaTo so much. He's gonna stay tier 1 anyways. He's the sacrificial role anyways. So if he gets messed with early, perhaps not the end of the world.
Yeah, a little bit annoying if the PaTo can't get the True Shot aura, which is kind of what you rely on in the big fights, but nice decision making by Starbuck, when to engage, when to help, how many headhunters together prior to the rescue mission. And PaTo, he is outsourcing his Huntress production to the right-hand side in between the two bases. Now mass Huntress production can start. They also deal with the Ancient of War. So this is finally a more normal game, but a nice opener for the Koreans.
And the Koreans trying to creep now as well because they're far behind in levels. Demon and Blade still only level 1. Demon, I guess, now gonna get the level up here. This camp oftentimes does a lot of damage. With the burning archers, it hurts a bit. Demon gets the level 2 here and a Ring of Regen, which is quite nice. And LawLiet's actually rushing tier 3. No lures yet. I wonder if you might be going for MGs.
MG equals GG. Does that remain true in 2-on-2 as well? Let's see about that. On one base, rather hard to pull off. They are quite expensive. But if you survive until the mass is there, why not? It's a wonderful answer to the piercing damage of headhunters.
Big attack by Bucky and PaTo. Level 3 TC power spike hit a ton of headhunters. 41 supply and hitting the orc base, of course. The burrows are always a viable target. The first grunt is almost dead instantaneously, and the Koreans will have to respond here. They're thinking about a counterattack. Don't know if that's the right call.
Stomp on the workers, that means no repair, that means burrow down, that means free damage. And here's a lot of APs. Maybe that tier 3 tech by LawLiet, a bit of a risk that they weren't allowed.
Yeah, smart play. I think LawLiet was trying to get ready for the late game, was trying to counter the Berserkers with the Mountain Giants, which are of course really good. But Bucky and PaTo coming in with a surprise strat. No, they're not thinking about level 5 TC, they're not thinking about Berserkers. It's a super sick, almost a tier 1 timing. It is a tier 1 timing.
Absolutely is, and Soin might be finding himself on tier 1 soon as well, because he still can't repair. PaTo is getting some last hits onto the peons. No income at all for Soin. This economy is in shambles, and I think the stronghold's just gonna follow.
Across the map, Bucky's also in a bit of trouble. Peon repair doing as much as it can. Team Korea is going for the counterattack, not thinking about defending. And I guess that's the right call, right? If they TP in, try to defend, they're probably just gonna get owned. The heroes are weak, the army is small, they won't win a fight. So may as well try with a counterattack.
And they don't have a TP on Soin either. Starbuck and PaTo, they can decide if they want to defend this, and they absolutely want to. Ooh, this is tough. Gotta get out now. Once more, 2 grunts about to fall. Soin, for sure the liability at the moment for the Koreans.
And as for the TC, just got the level 4. Nice level up there as well. Going for the bottom though. That could be a kill opportunity. But she could just be rezzed. Not that dramatic. Oh my god, the damage of the demon. Oh my god, the damage, dude. The mass is working out. He's got the TP. He's gonna get out. But 2 base versus 1 base advantage now. Huge lead for Starbuck and PaTo.
On the other side, we got the tier 3 done. Orb of Venom is up. We were hoping for MGs, but it's just straight up bears. Ro and Riju, obviously nice, but how long can these bears survive if they're getting attacked by a full group of headhunters?
Yeah, 1 stomp and a couple of volleys, and they might just fall. Demon Hunter is going to have an important job to deal with the TC, mana burn him, but it's only level 1 mana burn. These can be very strong late game heroes on the Korean side. Blade, Demon Hunter, Shadow Hunter, but only if they got good levels.
100% true. We got a big supporter in Hipposaur, by the way. $20 buying all the profile pictures. One player, of course, who wants to qualify for the Dach Inferno. The relegation is Tuesday and Wednesday. Thank you, Hippo, and good luck. But good luck also goes to the Korean here. They need it.
Classic hunts and headhunters with the auras. Seems to be working out well. Demon Hunter surrounded, but fights his way out. The Rejuve here is really good. Is there still a chance for Team Korea? Rejuve is looking actually excellent. But we can see the bears are taking quite a bit of damage as well. They lose HP very quick, and the first one is gonna fall. Demon Hunter got the level 3 at least. The TC is in fact out of mana. And this fight isn't even looking so bad for the Koreans.
Okay, the Demon Hunter is carrying thanks to the orb. And Riju, of course, the new Care Bear coming into the situation. Blade Master still chasing. Starbuck and PaTo, they might have thought that this game's over, but it is not.
Certainly not yet. More bears coming in. Fresh rejuve, of course, for Starbuck and PaTo. There's 0 Dispel, unless they perhaps get some mercs, but that is not the case here. TC, full mana all of a sudden. But now the mana burn is gonna make a big difference as well. Where's the stomp gonna land? Oh, that's a good one. Catches the GNL bear and 2 archers. Oh my god, they die so fast. And now level 5. Big mana burn, but there's still a potion.
Level 5 TC, man. Is it TC equals GG, as Toxie and Kevin say? Headhunters continue to fall. That's 2-3 kills here. Stomp one more time. As long as Blade Master and Demon Hunter are on the field, Starbuck is still in trouble. These Headhunters so fragile.
Yeah, TC not having a ring of protection, by the way. It's very annoying. His armor is pretty damn low. Only 4 armor on a level 5 hero, but he is fast. The aura always enables him to get away, run over, back to the shop. This shop has been wonderful. Nicely positioned between the 2 bases. Korea is not giving up yet.
Korea. That's right. The Huntress survives on nothing HP. We have no expo for PaTo on the left-hand side. Maybe he can afford it down the road. But Starbuck, he finally made it to tier 3. Can he go for the Berserker upgrade? It's finishing in seconds. The Rax is not threatened. And yeah, these Headhunters, they survive a lot longer now.
Yeah, it's a big upgrade. And you can also, of course, activate Berserk now, especially when he's hitting those stomps and then really bust out the damage. I think they have to go focus the heroes now. The bears aren't that important, really. New ones are coming from the main base. I think they have to start really threatening the Demon Hunter and the Blade. Especially the Demon is really squishy, by the way. He has no bonus armor, no bonus HP. I think this should hard go for the Demon.
Well, there is always evasion, of course. There's the Ring of Regeneration. There's Rejuvenation. There's a lot of Asian in the Korean team.
And that's perhaps also why we have Wisps. Wisp now a very smart addition for the Rejuve, or to dispel the Rejuve rather. Here's a Stomp, going for the Demon. You can see how much damage he's taking. Oh my god, yeah, he just melts. Yep, that was the right target.
Remo with the calls here in the 2-2. It is GG, and it's the win for Starbuck and PaTo on game 1. I thought they'd be caught by surprise here with the Ancient of War with the rush, but PaTo prevailed. Did a good job surviving without losing the bottom. And then they took the game from there. The all-in didn't work. The counter all-in was glorious. And that's how the cookie crumbles. 1-0 for the W3Champs.
Yes, sir.
And that was, of course, neutral playground. Ouch! That hurt. Thank you very much, Buttcrumbs, for gifting a sub to Hot Top Streamer Girl. And EMAC347 with the tier 1 sub. Go, Buck and Duck.
The Buck-Duck duo up 1-0. Seemed like a bit of a pocket strat. Seemed, however, like a really well-developed strategy in the end. I love how they made the right adjustments, not being baited into a long game, but rather knowing how strong they are exactly early in the tier 1 phase with a lot of units with TC Autumn, and got a nice lead there. Do they have something like that prepped for every map, I wonder?
I would say so. There was half a day time. None of these players are alive in the one-on-one competition. So lots of time to get ready for this 2-2 grand final. And of course the title, the best 2-2 team in the world. Everybody's ready, it seems. PaTo says go, LawLiet Soin. Also, and here is map number 2. Time to strike back for the Koreans on their losers map.
Twisted Meadows will be their choice. The most standard map that we have here in our 2v2s for the day. Our grand final kicking off with a very pleasant start for team... I almost said Europe, but that's not accurate. Team Starbuck and PaTo, the Globetrotters.
They are. So I gotta update the overlay real quick, and then we go. Twisted Meadows, absolute classic map, of course. Usually a split push map. So I think it's also too small to go for the mass strat again. I wouldn't be too surprised to see a clean mirror match here.
Yeah. Blade Master, Demon Hunter, we've seen it tons and tons of times on this map. Wouldn't be too surprised at all. Saying that, though, for Bucky, we see a Headhunter build.
Wow. Okay, did not expect that. That's what we get. Bottom again by PaTo on the left-hand side. Farseer Headhunter build by Starbuck. So it is a variation of the Mass Headhunter TC that we've seen on map 1, but it is still rather focused towards Mass.
Yeah, I think there's going to be more tech involved, though, this time. I doubt Starbuck is going to go for double racks this time early on. Faster tech, and then TC second seems reasonable. We'll see how that goes on. PaTo doesn't have too much to think about his builds, right? It's hunt every time. It's bottom all of the time. Pretty straightforward.
And there is a second Rex by Starbuck, but it's at the 12 o'clock proxy position. Sneaky.
Oh my God. It really is. Damn. Oh, it's going to be a rush. Farseer double racks Headhunters has no late game.
Yeah, that's right. I mean, Chain Lightning, okay. But you gotta survive until then. It's a greedy build by the Koreans. The Ancient of War is out of position, or out of the base, rather. Access to the mercenaries for LawLiet, that's kind of fine, but the Shadow Priest is so exposed.
Blocked by the Wisp. Kind of. 2 more hits, and that's the kill. The Aura also helps out the Farseer a little bit here, which is kind of nice. LawLiet, though, got the level 2 right away. That was important. Not exactly the best items for him, though.
And Soin is busy on the right-hand side as well. He went for the Golem trick. In 2-on-2, rather rare to see.
Pretty greedy this opening, huh?
Yeah, super greedy.
And now a lot of Moon Juice will be needed early on. These 2 heroes very good at early game harassment. That's why the Orc brother has to help out. Soin now here as well. Blade Master belt is pretty good late game. Early game, though, you would like to see some more damage.
What now? This is, of course, just there to distract. To gather the mass. We've seen an AP push on map 1. Could just be the very, very same if PaTo has enough resources. This time, they're controlling the Orc units a little better. Last game, Soin lost 3 grunts in the early game or something. 2 to 3 grunts. No chance to defend anything. At least this grunt stays alive this time. I'm about to say. Needs a speed scroll though. And here's a tower by Starbuck.
Tower? LOL. Oh. That will be a cancel? I think he didn't actually get the cancel in time, but not that expensive a tower.
A player's forces are under attack.
Okay, this is the rush, boys.
So much coming. A teal wall is hitting poor Soin's base, whose Blade Master is hurt. Can heal a little bit in the wind
the borrow. It's so exposed because of this opening creep.
Exactly.
Can you hold it? Oh, it's so much damage. I doubt he can. The Aura this early doing good bonus damage as well. Burrow down. At least no supply block though.
That would have been a great help in the base defense, but not the case now. Peons getting out. Maybe what, for the fight? Alright, to threaten the Headhunters a little bit. LawLiet took the time and went to the mercenary camp, got the Berserker, but his Demon Hunter, he's surrounded!
Trying to fight out against the Headhunter, but he falls! Blade gets level 2 thanks to a Hunter's kill. But again, it seems like Team Korea is not ready in time.
This very much smells like a 2-0 to me. Sneaky strats, Grunt goes down, Blade has to carry the weight of the world on his shoulders, but he's so hurt already. Same for the Grunt, the towers are coming up, the shop is already up on the left-hand side. This is just gorgeous 2-on-2 gameplay by Starbuck and PaTo.
Yeah, really, really well done. Starbuck especially has always been a very strategic player. We've been seeing him do very well also recently in 1v1s. He hasn't really been, you know, considered the great micro player just yet in the 1v1s as well. But strategically, he's been making moves, and we see that here as well. 2 perfect strats back to back, working out absolutely flawlessly. And already it seems doomed for the Koreans.
Yeah, I don't see a way out. So down the dumpster, Shadowhunter is out, all right. But the blade won't survive much longer. He's fully surrounded in his own worker line. And there can't be any hiding. Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. Panda second.
Far side as well. Towards the end, we see it again.
This might be the tournament with the highest pick rate of Farsight ever.
Yeah, clearly. We even saw Farsight level 2 yesterday. Panda second is trying to help out, sort of. But dude, there's 2 APs here. I love the shop, by the way. The ability to get salves and clarities here is so wonderful.
The Panda's doing fine. Put some damage on the headhunters, but they're still alive. They're just hurt, they're just weakened. Not really a threat. How to deal with the APs? No chance for any catapults. And Demon Hunter again on the receiving end.
Yeah, what a sick punish against this base build also. The burrow went down early, it was very exposed. If he went for a demolisher, it would be impossible to protect. Really, really cool. Is there a way for the Koreans? A lot of the headhunters are now very hurt. Oh, but perfectly timed comes the heal scroll. PaTo on the job.
PaTo went shopping and arrives at the perfect time. All the work of the Panda for nothing. Trying to get to the bottom. But even if she dies...
Oh, the creeps! Well,
we praise PaTo in the kindest of words, and then he loses his hero to the creeps. NA Warcraft.
At least not to the
That's right.
enemy. It's alright. We got 3 towers now in the Orc main. And this again might be the downfall. Map 1, it was Sword Space that was destroyed. Map 2, it's looking exactly the same.
That is correct. Always the weak spot. Reinforced defenses is up now, but that won't work for much longer. A little bit of peon repair, but good luck with that against Huntress attacks. Some hunts might be taken out, but that's just minimal losses. They can easily replenish. Not even fully mining is so in at the moment. We need an absolute miracle to get back to this.
We have the first demolisher. If there's a way to do it, it's with the demo. The bottom is still dead, being rest at the moment. Farsi just got level 3 though, that's a big level up as well. Not summoning the wolves just yet, surprisingly. They need to push back the demo.
And they do. No mana on the Panda either, only level 1. When is it time for the bottom to return? Oh, now she is. Demon Hunter is back, but everything at 50% only.
Trying desperately to repair the stronghold, but there's no... Huh? Holding it anymore? Maybe there is.
Okay.
Might be able to take out the first AP. They're committing hard now for the kill. And they will get the kill in the end.
And with that, they're satisfied. Blade Master level 3. There is a bit of an army for Soin and LawLiet left, but of course they have to deal with the towers here, and that is the time for Starbuck and PaTo to recover, to heal up. And then they still got the mask. Can they just push into the Night Elf base and finish this?
And they have so much time now. They know every second they make twice the amount of gold. Oh, and look at that flank! A double envelopment! With PaTo coming in from the other side, beautifully done. And this game might just end right here. Demon Hunter doesn't make it to the shop in time. And this game should be over now. Beautiful strat, beautiful execute. Wonderfully done.
Also, PaTo with great execution on both games. He got a surround game 1, he got these body blocks on map 2, and that is a 30-minute 2-0 for Starbuck and PaTo.
Yeah, Farseer, Headhunter, Proxy Rax, really sneaky. Great play. Great play by the two so far. And maybe a little lesson for Team Korea to not be that greedy anymore. They're getting punished again and again for the greed.
Yeah, that's right. Game 1 and also 2. Same fate for them. Going for lab creep and mercenary creep at the same time in the beginning after falling to a mass strat. That sounds a bit suicidal.
Yeah, very interesting. Different strats coming out, but all seem to be very well developed. Of course, different maps make for different strengths and weaknesses. And the next map is a very special one and one dear to our heart. Synergy is the next map pick for LawLiet, where normally we see a lot of pushes with both players together, since they, are so close together anyways, always. And also a lot of teching. Lots of tier 3 oftentimes involved on this map because you are naturally very safe with both bases being together.
And of course, what other map than Synergy to strengthen your bonds, call to the power of friendship, and turn the ship around. 3 wins in a row now necessary, but LawLiet and Soin, both great minds for the games. Little bit of a gamble now. Do they have to bank on the fact that it's another mass strat and they play it more careful? Or is it gonna be a shift in strat by PaTo and Starbuck now with the map being so different? Tough call for the Koreans to make facing match points.
Yeah, I would kind of expect to see another different strat by Bucky and PaTo again. They're in a strong tactical position here, being up 2-0, and trying to surprise their opponents has worked very well twice now already. They will continue to be hard to predict, possibly. And yeah, what is the right way to go? Playing it safe now seems to be very, very tempting.
Oh, I got the countdown twice. That was odd. Okay, we got it done now. It is PaTo and Bucky, 2-0 versus LawLiet and Soin. Nobody could have foreseen this. So, of course, the player names change, but I throw you in the game already. Synergy, match points. Let's go.
In the north, in the teal, we have Team Korea, LawLiet, and Soin. And in the south, leading 2-0, with a possibility to close this series out super early if they win here, Bucky and PaTo.
Man, how do they survive now? I think the good part of this is, in the first 2 matches, it was always Soin on the receiving end. In his base, that was exploited, the weakness of orc bases. Now the 2 bases are together. There's not one single orc base. It will be reinforced by Moonwelts and by Night Elf bases. So does that change anything?
Seems like it will. We see the TC bottom strat returning on both sides this time. The Koreans admitting that, okay, there is something to this mass strat. They can't just play straight up Demon Blade. They're gonna get overrun. So, fight fire with fire.
We got a mirror match here. And a new sub. Thank you, Tozy, for the 2-year resub. Less than 3. Right back at you, my friend.
All right, this will be interesting. What are the timings gonna be? What's the intentions gonna be? Are we going to go more towards tier 3 this time? Like I said, on this map, oftentimes we see high tech because both friendly bases seem to be very secure, being so close to each other. Or is there going to be a heavy tier 1 attempt once more?
Are under attack.
Yeah, you can of course play Mass Dryads as well. You can play tier 3 Orc with the Headhunters as you mentioned. Could be about expansions here. Would love to see the rat spot scrapped with the huge turtle. But so far the meta seems to be pushes and towers. I doubt this is working on this map though.
I'll be curious to find out. Starting off with the ring here is great for Bucky. You really want some bonus armor on that fat TC. Same creep camp for
A player's
Soin
forces are
across
under
the map. LawLiet is harassing. Oh, if you could cancel the Ancient of War here, that would be absolutely perfect.
With the help of the creeps, maybe. And you couldn't go for mercenaries afterwards. But I think time for harass is over with the TC coming. That's the mercenary camp opened up. And on the other side, Soin is creeping. Finally a peaceful opening for him.
Ooh, Bucky's items are pretty crazy already. Ooh, big mana and a ring. Oh, and the bottom getting blocked here as well. Almost finding a kill.
Bottom needs some healing. Nice chill bath. But yeah, I gotta go back all across the map. Soin, of course, a little slower here at the lab. Creep route for PaTo and Bucky just seems a lot better, to be honest.
So plenty of maps, plenty of creeps, I mean, on the map.
That's right.
So lots of opportunities still for both to creep up.
Would be
You see
weird
right
if
now,
there's maps
the
on the
fountain.
creeps.
That'll be quite the switcheroo. Have you ever seen the scroll of speed that drops from this fountain here? But be relevant, by the way.
Nope,
The rune of speed.
not
Yeah, me
really.
neither.
Nope.
Seems like it's in a weird spot. So far in the corner.
There we go. Level 3, Wand of the Wind. We've seen this come or used in meaningful ways in the past couple of days. Nice little poke by LawLiet, who's clearly just in the
a player's forces
harasser's role. Shop also cancelled, but a big red wave coming towards the north with mercenaries.
Soin is level 3. He might be very well set up here to defend back at home. He's got Shockwave.
Well, against the mass.
2v2.
Against the mass, why not? There's no Demon Hunter here to burn. This is not that much crowd control, but the damage might come as a shock.
Two Headhunters gonna fall. TP on home. Fairly even exchange. Oh, and the Wand of the Wind again. Easy surround here.
Nice.
And another TP forced.
Will the Huns be portaled with them? Yep. Okay. We got ourselves a game, everybody. The first map in the 2-2 Grand Final that is not complete dominance.
Absolutely. Tier 2 gonna be finishing very soon for Soin. Starbuck is far behind with the tier 2. He's gonna be taking a lot longer. But the level 3 now. Always a huge level up for the TC, of course. Now it's the Koreans of the Warcraft.
On the other side, of course, PaTo is slightly ahead when it comes to levels compared to LawLiet. So there is a bit more scouting going on. And we brawl. You don't want to fight at the fountain, of course. Passive healing, very much appreciated, especially for the TC. So far, so even.
It seems like it's especially hard to fight this TC right now. No burn, as you mentioned, to bother anybody here. So yeah, I gotta say, I feel like Starbuck's TC with Stomp is gonna be the much bigger threat late game, as long as there's some heal throws against the Shockwave.
How easy acquirable are they on this map? We get a speed scroll engagement, and that's of course the big thing. Crowd control leads to yet another kill. Shops are pretty much in the middle, so heal scroll and also Starbuck with heal wards. Perfect items.
Boots of Speed bot on the TC. Wow, that is extremely rare to see. This makes him very, very fast. Oh, dude, look how he's sprinting. The animation is going crazy.
I struggle to find him right now. There we go. Dong, 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 dong. Little Usain Bolt here.
Insane move speed, dude. I want to see him on level 7. Level 3, alright, Boots, let's go.
He looks like a toddler running for the first time.
Oh, big stomp! Possibly?
Oh, not really. Here we go. Hits a lot. Home turf advantage, of course, for the Koreans, but PaTo and Starbuck are gunning for the championship.
Paul now finally in with the aura as well. The Stomps are doing amazing work. Out of mana now is Bucky. If it wasn't for that big mana potion though. Wiz also coming in for the detonate. The Scroll of Protection getting partly dispelled. And who's going to be losing more here?
It is quite a massacre. LawLiet flanking from the right-hand side, dealing with the headhunters.
Sick dispels.
It was a sick dispel indeed. So on the way to tier 3, gotta survive.
Yeah, TC used the mana potion. It was instantly dispelled by LawLiet. Pretty sick. So he could use none of the stomps. The big mana completely gone to waste.
How's the supply looking? Not that great for Soin, but once the tier 3 is there, there might be the saving, or this might be the saving grace, as well as more shockwaves. Level 3 shockwave now, but the bottom about to fall. You don't want to lose the true shot aura. Saved.
There's no Moonwells for her at the moment either. She needs to get to a shop, get a heal salve. Level 5 TC on both sides. Where the shockwaves at?
Action. Here they are. Gets a double kill on Hunt and Headhunter. PaTo chasing for the bottom, but she's safe on the left-hand side. It's an Orc Mirror here.
Level 4 Searing Arrow doing some good damage. LawLiet is so underleveled now, it seems.
Yeah.
Not even remotely close to level 3.
She was harassing a lot, and then she had to leave the fight before the big kills. Soin has to carry this.
Soin got tier 3. His TC is getting close to level 6. He's getting plenty of bonus experience right now. But has no Storm to lock anything down.
LawLiet had to town portal home after going to the fountain to heal up. But they weathered the storm. They weathered the first big push by Starbuck and PaTo. And usually the games were over after this push. The Koreans are improving. But is that enough?
Scout Owl here. Very nice to have for PaTo. Very obnoxious always. Literally nothing you can do about the Owl Scout.
They look pretty gorgeous though. Who doesn't want a little owl friend?
Owls are kind of cool. And I imagine they got much more popular as well after Harry Potter. Invis TC. Starbuck quite fond of this Invis on his first hero. Oh, and there's a drop with a Zeppelin back and oh! He wants to stomp!
That's
the Wiz
so
comes to repair.
freaking smart!
Oh,
Here it is!
sick,
Oh, what
bro.
a play by Starbuck and PaTo!
Dude. And that's really good econ damage.
Who needs an expansion when you can just get rid of an entangled gold mine of your opponents? Great, great, great play. Of course, Invis potions costs a little, the Zeppelin costs a little, but that is so much mining time now.
A player's forces are under attack.
Creeping the natural here is the TC for Starbuck. Of course, not getting XP anymore. Scroll of the Beast found though. Oh, baby. Can that be impactful?
Get a town portal as well. Soin has to buy one for LawLiet. It is a combined push. Level 3 bottom, finally. Level 3 shockwave. We got a heal scroller as well. Starbuck and PaTo for the first time in a long time gotta defend.
This could be a TC being res with full mana. This could be like 7 or 8 shockwaves. Can they do enough? Berserker training is about to finish. Valuable bonus HP for the Berserkers and of course the Berserk ability.
That was a nice one. Oh, Hunters are supposed to soak up the damage. What a stomp by Starbuck once again. Here's the Scroll of the Beast. The heal wave on the back of things. The consumables for Starbuck and PaTo are just so crazy good.
Yeah, it's insane damage. Plus 16 on the Berserkers. You can't fight that.
Oh,
You can't fight that. There's no way. Look at these Huns melting.
Oh, the Kodo's trying to get a Devour off as well. That's 2 Hunts down. That's 3 Hunts down. no chance in hell for this Night Elf army.
Plus 19. They are plus 19 right now. That is pretty good.
Not the day for LawLiet and Soin at all. Easily defended on the cost of the consumables, of course. LawLiet, all he can do is rebuild a couple of hunts, but the time for hunts is definitely over.
Pushing the TP out here again. Dude, this TC with the boots, he's got no fear.
It's so crazy.
He's charging in. He is the hero of this story.
Also the shockwave, you mentioned it, how underwhelming it can be. This map has heal fountains, so if you survive the fights with like 10% HP, just go to the fountain, heal up, and it's all in vain.
Yeah, definitely questionable choice here to not be going Stomp. It's one of the big strengths of playing this TC Headhunter build. You get level 5 fast, you have level 3 Stomp fast. It's a really good ability. Soin is known for being really good with Shockwave, excellent with Shockwave in fact. But especially in the 2v2, you know, when the armies are so enormous, maybe was not the right call.
I guess they envisioned this game to go a little different from what we're seeing here. Dragon Turtle going down, one of my favorite creep spots, gets the Headhunter back that was devoured before. Unholy Aura, add some more speed to the already speedy TC.
Great level 3 there. Making it back home. Can heal up now if he wants.
The movement speed is absurd. Endurance Aura, Unholy Aura, Boots of Speed on top. Oh boy.
That's a fast little cow. Oh my god, he is so fast, dude.
Remo again with
Race
his
car
newly
TC.
developed giggle. Are you as much of a fan of the giggle as I am? That is so cute.
I just have my camera right-clicked on the TC and I'm just zooming over this map. Oh, what a sick stomp. You can't get away from him. He's too fast.
There's no way. The Mad Cow might secure them the victory here. Not only is the cow fast, it also disables movement for everyone else. But okay, we're gunning for the tree now, but we're jumping right on top. This is not good. Hex! Oh my god, the portal was just deleted in seconds. Is that the tournament win for Starbuck and PaTo?
It sure is. 3-2 Berserkers with the Kodo, with all these auras. TC level 6. Why not?
Oh my god. This wasn't even 1 hour. And the first of 2 grand finals today might just be over. What a stomp.
Literally and figuratively. He's charging in again. Dude, he's so fast.
Oh.
He's so fast. These boots were actually sick.
This must be so much fun to play the TC. Great plays across the entire grand final by Starbuck and PaTo. First and foremost, of course, oh, the shockwave, nice, but Breath of Fire on top. First and foremost, of course, the Invis TC against the gold mine. But yeah, this last-ditch effort for LawLiet and Soin.
Just before he got the level 6. There he goes. So much damage, it's insane. GG.
It's just a wash. 3-0. Let's be honest, not just because of the TC at the end, this was a stomp.
It sure was. Super well played. Bucky and PaTo, successful at Raw Land, successful here today, making a claim for being the best 2v2 team in the world. Excellently done. And the Koreans, perhaps a bit too greedy today, perhaps not well enough prepared, find themselves outmatched.
That's right. You think we should call the boys real quick?
Hell yeah, we can do that.
Yeah, we should absolutely hear from our grand champions. 3-0, dude. I did not expect this grand final to be this one-sided and over so quickly. Utter disaster for LawLiet and Soin here today.
Okay.
Okay.
We're adding him to the call.
We're adding them to the call.
Picks up.
I wonder if Remo on purpose did not call PaTo.
I had to add him first as a friend, you know? Hasn't accepted yet.
Yeah, who's friends with PaTo anyway? PaTo 420. The hottest emote on all of Twitch. And Starbuck declines the call. Unbelievable. Very well played. Yeah, that is correct. Can I add him?
Oh, there we go.
Ah, there we go. We got new champions here at the 2-2 after winning Rara Land, the most dominant 2-2 team in the world. Starbuck and PaTo, congrats, boys.
Thank you, Neo. Back-to-back defending undisputed legends. Baby.
I think Bucky went to the gym too hard because his back is hurting so much now. But
Dude, how
jokes
good
aside,
did it feel?
I was a good supporter this event, and Neo, you should stop the hate on me, okay?
Yeah.
Okay?
Okay. Now you finally proved yourself after like a dozen silver medals. You are able to win tournaments after all.
Oh, fuck you. I won a lot of tournaments.
I just want to know, Starbuck,
Yeah.
how good did it feel to have TC with 2 auras and boots of speed and nobody can run away from you? And you always get in for the perfect stomp, dude. Oh, it looked glorious.
I actually streamed, and you guys should watch the VOD. Like, I was boom and boom. And I was talking to LawLiet, like, bro, you can't run. You can outrun this. And then, yeah, it feels good. It feels like being in a Ferrari.
Yeah, it looked
And
like
just
it. We just had the camera clicked on your TC, so you were falling around your TC. It was so fast, dude. It was insane. It was like, I don't know, 400 move speed just going.
Yeah, I know all the secret sauce, and actually before the map even began, like the synergy, I said I hope they mess, so it's mirror mess, because I know all the little tricks, and what you have to do, like you have to get an early shadow in case he has also stomp, so you can lock down and time it, so you get the stomps and he doesn't.
They didn't control the shop very well, so we could get a lot of scrolls there. I think it was their biggest mistake. And I don't know. I think like Bucky knows all the small details of the build orders as well. I think Shockwave isn't the best choice for this.
I mean, in late game you have to reskill basically, but for early game it's definitely good. It just the booms were unstoppable, and yeah, the rest of the series, I guess I had a really good game plan. Created what to play on which map, which feels good that it pays off. And PaTo did well as well. I didn't go too hard on him, even though he lost bottom to the creeps on the second map. Classic PaTo. I mean, he has to meet his quota, so that's fine.
No, but I mean, the creeps were in the middle of my route back home, and like as soon as I saw you, I tried to TP, but 200 ping. Okay, so that's my excuse. No, actually, I was too slow on the reaction.
Yeah.
Well, it wasn't it was enough after all. LawLiet and Soin today, no match. Starbuck, you said you had a game plan, so walk us through it. What was the key here today?
Yeah, so yeah, I mean, in principle, but first we looked at the map pool, and I was putting myself in their position, so they would prefer to play Demon Blade Master versus us, right? So I vetoed all the small maps, and only the big ones were left. And then we were planning to mess most of the games, but with some tricks that it wouldn't be TC always, it would be tier 1 all-in as well.
We had some plans for smaller maps as well, I guess, but they vetoed many of them too.
Yeah. So the plan was game 1 play TC mass, and game 2 they would play like greedy fast demon hunter level 3. and creep, and then basically like Blade gets level 2 and then just stays on my headhunters. I can creep and I get burned. So I was planning on map 2 to just switch it up and go CORSAIR all in, which worked perfectly against a greedy Ancient of War creeping and also Soin being passive for most of the game. So they just got punished by Mass all games with a little bit of twist.
At the moment we saw the Ancient on the Mercamp, it was like, okay, our plan is gonna work, right?
Yeah. So yeah, that was my thinking in general, this series.
So of course, the most important question here at the end, Starbuck, is it easier to play with PaTo or with Graf? Who's your favorite partner?
Hey, listen, Neo. This is unfair question, bro. I love both. They are my bros, okay? Both have the charms, like PaTo getting his hero blocked in the base or like not dispelling any wisp. And Graf just double expo on tier 1. As I said, I love both of them. I think we're a great match.
That's of course perfect.
So yeah.
So PaTo, you have to catch a flight now, right?
Yeah, in like 4 hours, so still a lot of time. No airplane game, airport game in this time. Thank
Are
God.
you sure that it's in 4 hours, or do you have to rush to the gate like last time?
No. Because last time I was on a stop, right? So now I'm home. It's good.
All right, boys, it's time to celebrate the 2-2 champions of W3Champions. Have a great day.
Thank you. You too,
Thank you,
guys.
Thank you for the tournament. See you next time.